Have you guys ever watched the movie Hacksaw Ridge by Mel Gibson? Well, what you're seeing here is exactly that, but as a video game, and I wasn't expecting to like it so much. The story of the movie, plus this game, which its name is Medic Pacific War, is about a soldier that does not bear any weapon while going into battle, and he never will. He only saves people from many different dangerous situations, and what I'm playing right now is the official game demo from its Kickstarter campaign, which has just recently been successful, but if you're liking what you're seeing, you can still support their campaign. This demo only shows the very first little mission we'll be doing in the game, which is the classic Pearl Harbor events, and it is only one of many missions available in the final game. It will be taking us across the biggest battles of World War II in the Pacific, and there's some pretty huge ones the players will be in. Medic Pacific War is a third-person action game in which the player gets the opportunity to become a medic of the US Army during the Second World War's biggest battles on the Pacific front. The main task of the player will be to save the wounded people from life and health-threatening situations. Flying bullets and falling bombs won't make it any easier. Courage, dedication, and determination to save the lives of your wounded allies, and not only them. Morally tough decisions, hard choices, and difficult circumstances to save lives. As a medic, you will need to know how to do this, how to save a person's life regardless of the hostile situations. You will also have to be able to assess the injured man's condition, the type of injury he has suffered, and decide if there is any chance to survive for him in this war hell. Your actions will affect not only the fate of the soldiers you help, but also the entire operation. You will receive orders from superiors, soldiers of higher rank, and people older than you, but also requests from your companions. Remember, every life matters, but you can't save all of them. Decide carefully, but act quickly, and watch out, it's the war, there's no time for doubt here. I'm reading the game's description here. The conflict was between the Japanese Empire and its few allies and the Allied forces led by the United States. Each of the unique maps present in the game is characterized not only by different natural conditions, but also by different types of military operations, also different enemies, strategies, and circumstances. On each of the maps, players will also be able to find quests specific to that certain location. The developers have prepared the set of medical items as well as medical procedures using real-life objects. Each of the procedures has a different challenge for the player. In order to provide the best possible care for the injured soldiers, the player will have to choose correctly from all of the items in the medic's bag. The challenge will also be to identify what injuries the patient has sustained, and on this basis, choose the right method of taking care of his wounds. The injured people will suffer among others such injuries as bleeding from the arteries, detached limbs, bones fractures, burns, gunshot wounds, and others, typical for the military operations on the battlefield. In the medic's equipment, they have prepared many medical items, including bandages, gauzes, tourniquets, morphine, blood plasma, burn ointment, stabilizers used in the case of fractures, tablets for infections, and others. Everything has been designed in detail based on proven references. They also contacted experts, real medics, historians, and they've also read many books, articles, and reports from the period in which the game's events happened. Become a part of a war story full of bravery, sacrifice, and determination, all soaked in soldiers' blood. In this game, you are not a killer. Instead, you rescue your companions in the middle of the battleground. The HQ tasks you with locating the wounded, patching them up, and carry them on your back if needed. Almost every soldier counts and every life matters. The environment in which you operate is constantly changing. You need to act fast and be cautious all the time. The enemy is all around. Avoid the opponents, hide from the bombshells, and dodge the bullets. Be on the move, survive, and help others survive. In the middle of the war, the resources are scarce. You have to rely on your careful planning and intuition to bring help to those who need it. You choose your methods and how you distribute available supplies. Think before you act. You will have to make difficult choices in this game. Assess the injuries, determine the rank of the wounded, and have a final word yourself. In the time of need, you are the Lord of life and death. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this game. If you'd like to see more videos on this project or projects similar to this one, make sure you guys give this video a like, and of course subscribe to stay tuned. I'll talk to you all very soon.
can't feel my legs.
I got you, okay? Just stay down. I'll take you to the hospital, okay? The doctors will fix you up. Don't worry. This is madness.
Thanks to Richard Westfall, Bruce Wayne 236, Thunderbeard, Kianzo Fagari, Rickno23, Diamond Hunter 45, Themistocles, Spacebeard Gaming, and Rash Singbati for being a master member on the channel. You can become a Survivor member for as low as 99 cents only by clicking the join button below. This will support me and the channel as a whole to continue making videos on the games that truly deserve it.